Gun control. Bear with me here, but gun control is not about controlling the guns. It's about controlling the people. For example, let's say we have gun control on a mass level, big mass level. You already have a sign at the bank that says not to carry a gun inside. But people still hold up banks. People still rob them. The sign didn't work. Okay? Well, we always make the assumption gun control works, and then we ignore that the sign didn't work for whatever reason. We just completely fight our innate urges to understand we, as an individual, need to stand up and fight. So here's a different version of how a bank with a no guns allowed sign might work. So, with gun control, you have the no guns allowed sign, and people aren't allowed to have guns. So, one guy gets his hands on a couple of pieces, manufactures a gun, and he decides he's going to go rob a bank. There's 30 or 40 people inside, and he comes in with a gun, holds it up, and says, everybody on the floor. Everybody gets on the floor. Man says, I want your jewelry. I want your money. I want all of your precious items. I want your wallets, social security cards, ID. They give him everything. He walks out. The one guy with the gun is in control of everybody. Now, let's turn that around. Red blooded Americans packing guns every day. Let's say there's a bank. People are ignoring this gun sign, or there is no gun sign. Doesn't matter. But let's say there's 30 to 40 gun toting Americans filling in a bank, waiting in line, patiently waiting to get their items, their money, or their stuff out of their safety deposit boxes, or getting a title finalized, whatever they're trying to do. But they've all got a gun on them. Man walks in with a gun and goes, all right, everybody on the floor. You got 30 to 40 people pulling out a gun going, no, sir. You get on the floor. Now, who do you think's going to win? The 30 or 40 people pointing a gun, or the one person pointing a gun? Even if the guy does fire and does hit one person, he's dead. He is not going to shoot again. See, that is far more productive than the gun laws that we've been doing for years that have not affected anything in a positive direction. Every time somebody stops a bad guy with a gun, you don't see it on the news, but it's there. You can Google it, you can YouTube it. People have stopped guys with guns in malls. People have stopped guys with guns in churches. People have stopped guys with guns in banks. People have stopped guys with guns in their neighbors' parties. Yes, it is not about controlling the guns. If we were worried about controlling the guns, we need to have a look at the inner cities that have gang violence, that have guns, when the cities already don't allow guns to those people who are in those gangs, who are running drugs, who are doing illegal activity. Meth is not allowed in North Carolina, and yet Kinley has a very high number of meth heads running around. There's a big problem with deciding something is illegal and actually managing to make people safer. So the next time you're wondering what the best way to make yourself safer is, it's not to have a stop sign, it's to stop regardless of a stop sign. It's not to have just a gun in your house while you're out on vacation 300 miles away. It's to have a gun with you that you have trained with, that you are accurate with, that you can trust. That is how you make yourself safer. Thank you, and have a great day.